Our project, the main idea of our project is very simple. If you need seeds, you have only two options: either to go to the market, to buy seeds, or if there is enough seeds, you have to clone it. And the plant cloning, micropropagation, or tissue culture technique, it's state-of-the-art to multiple seeds, to provide an access to new culture, to provide an access to the plants that are not able on the market, and to actually increase the number of plants. In the meantime, the problem of this technique is very simple. It's manual. You can recognize my hairdress, so the whole the whole technique is quite simple. You have to divide the existing plants, taking into account the morphology of plant, taking into account the place where you have to cut it. You have to operate in a very sterile environment. You have to put seeds in a very difficult media, in jars, and so on and so forth. So it's manual, and this is a big problem because you don't have enough technicians, biotech staff. You don't have enough working places, and so on and so forth. Just imagine that you are in the time where no Xerox, no photocopying machines. And you have to go to publishing companies to have several copies of your documents. And this is where we now with plants micropropagation. To overcome this challenge, we have to develop a new computer vision. We have to develop robot manipulators. We have to automate storage and to do a lot of things in order to mimic the existing manual approach. And actually, we already performed all the preliminary works. And this robot already exists, and it's located here in Warsaw. Here, I would like to show a video, but it's absolutely impossible here. So just believe me that it's true and it's workable. If you want to see how it operates, you can go to our website, Biology Tech, and see the video of the robot's work. As I already told you, the technology is quite difficult, and we performed a lot of homework in order to make this project possible. We developed a new computer vision with the data set that support the morphology analysis of the plant. We developed the high precision cutter to operate with different plant cultures. We did a lot of things that are already capitalized as intellectual property of the company. Our business model is very simple. So it's a robot as a service. Quite new approach. So you pay just for the seeds that are cloned. We believe that the market will allow us to use 10 cents per unit price, but even if the price will decrease to 1 cent, it will be very much profitable business. In the meantime, the need in automation of micropropagation of approach is presented on very big markets. Seed market, global plant market, 80% of farmers do not have an access to quality seeds, and so on and so far. So just a seed market is $16 billion per year. And if we take into account that 80% of demand is not covered, you may just imagine what is a 100% market. Obviously, there were some attempts to perform this kind of technology, and we pay respect to those who are on the track to automation of micropropagation. Nonetheless, in the meantime, there isn't any other option to robotize these works. There isn't any comprehensive solution to substitute human in micropropagation. So we are pioneers here. And obviously, it saves costs on equipment and saves cost on facility. It doesn't require a lot of people to operate. And the robot can operate 24/7. It's also about the human error that is absolutely...
Time.
I already finishing. So it's the technology that had to be on the market already, but there isn't any other company yet. And I also dare to speak that there will no Mars mission without this technology, because you will not be able to clone plants with labor force on Mars. We have a very good team. I'm not CEO of this project, I'm just a business development guy, but we have a very profound expertise in both technology development and biology, and also business, and our CEO right now is helping to Ministry of Defense.
Well, thank you. Thank you so much for your presentation. And now, the time for Q&A session. So, please, colleagues, Judy, who will be the first? Yeah, please.
Great presentation, and thank you for your patience. This was our problem here at the front, not anybody else's. Agri-tech is a fast and growing sector, and to be able to replicate seeds the way you're doing, I think is very impressive. How do you scale and model that? How do you grow it, and who are the people that you would sell the machinery to, is really my question. Who's the market?
Mm-hmm. And how is the market, and also who can be, for example, your client in Poland? I don't know really.
Mm-hmm. Thank you very much. So in the meantime, if we are talking about the micropropagation as a service, it's been performed by very specialized laboratories around the globe. And the number of these laboratories is just several thousand all over the world. But as I said, we are in the moment where the technology can be democratized. So anybody can benefit from usage of automated approach. Just imagine that several years after the robot will be presented on the market, any farmer can perform this job on their business, on their side. And we believe that there will the number of the users of this technology will be much higher than the number of the laboratories we have right now in the world.
Yes, please.
From a humanity perspective, this is a great project, but as long as I understand you're pitching to investors, mm-hmm. We need to understand better what is the business model, because 10 cents per plant says nothing in terms of understanding how exactly you're going to produce the hardware, how you exactly are going to install it, who is going to be maintaining it, mm-hmm. How many pieces of that should be. This is a radius, whether these plants can travel. There's multiple questions which are not clear from a business model perspective.
Obviously. Thank you very much for this comment. Right now we are going to the pre-marketing exercises and also business validation exercises. In the meantime, the assumption is very simple. So we would like to provide robot as a service for subscription model. So we have 3 plants, as you see, and our first clients are laboratories which are already operating with micropropagation, and then we will go with this technology for further audiences to expand the presence on the market. The manufacturing of the robots, it's not a very difficult issue. We have a very good experience in microelectronic manufacturing in our background, and we set up 6 different manufacturing lines. So in terms of the maintenance service and all the post-marketing and marketing support, we can sign an agreement with already existing service companies all over the world. It's not a problem.
Thank you.
Not a big.
Thank you very much. The time is over. Thank you very much for your presentation, for this Q&A session, and these applauses are to you. Thank you.
Thank you.